Pull up. We go Benjamin. So, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna rock it to the wheels fall off. Gang, T, Queen T. Share the link, man. I waited a few days for this to resonate, for it to get before I responded. First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap. Again, making another attempt to really give battle rappers flowers in a way, or let's talk battle rap for keeping it professional. This top 50 list, I see people with mad or getting mad. People are bothered by the list. Eli Way was good. I don't see how you can be mad at the list though. Top 50 battle rappers. We talking about all time. Let me pull the list up. Only thing I was mad at is the niggas had my stats wrong, man. Yeah, they had my stats wrong. I seen it immediately. 29 million. Come on, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. 29 million. And then I'm looking at the list. I'm seeing too many people that's like, hold on. Too many people got 20 million. Too many people got 20 million for y'all to just put me in there with the 20 million. How y'all just delete some views? That's how I was feeling. But they recounted. We got it back right. 41 million. Perfect. I'm in the 40 and up club. Let's put some respect on that, please. Can y'all chill, relax? You motherfuckers out here. Niggas love like, I don't know if this is a comment. I don't know if this started from 40 bars, but all of this, you ain't electrifying like this nigga and that nigga. A lot of y'all niggas saying about electrifying. I got more views than total. I don't care about y'all want me to want to be what the deuce. Y'all want me to want to do what some other niggas doing. That's what battle rap is about. Everybody want to do what some. If you could do what somebody else does good, you're considered good. If you could do what Rum Nitty does, you're considered good. If you could do what Twork does, you're considered good. You know what I mean? You're considered like, yo, as close as you could. Like, nah, this shit different. So I was kind of mad with the view count. Like, come on, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. A lot of people seen them stats and was like, yo, I don't understand. Y'all niggas was talking crazy about John. How y'all doing that? And this nigga stat line is crazy. And this is why I don't be arguing with niggas too much. I don't be arguing when niggas start talking crazy to true foes, and like true foe just went totally left talking shit to me. Like, what the fuck this got to do with you being better than me? Start discrediting my performances. Oh, you only be Eazy because the audio. I didn't do none of that, the true foe. But here we are. We talk about a top 50 list that I'm on, and I saw a stock drop list that he's on. And I don't want to be pointing this out, but why make me a target in that way? You're not just trying to spar with a nigga. You trying to attack a nigga. It's like it's two different lists, man. There's two different lists in life. You got a top 50 list or a stock drop list. Which one would you rather be on? If you're on the stock drop list, you probably shouldn't be out here calling out anybody on the top 50 list. Let's get into the top 50 list. First glance at the list, I was good with it. I was more than good with it. I feel like, all right, but I also think there's a lot of battle rappers that can be on this, but it's like when you take into account of what you're making this top 50 out of, because it can't just be about views, right? It can't just be about views. I guess impact and how long you've been in this. Like everything got to be considered. I wish Let's Talk Battle Rap does a live if they don't have one already. Do a live explaining how what went into the process of how y'all picked who y'all picked. But I wasn't just first glance. I didn't think of anybody that was missing because as I'm looking at the list, I'm looking for a name that I feel like, all right, whoa, what are they doing here? What are they doing here? See Arsenal, I'm not gonna argue that. You know what I'm saying? Top 50, yeah. Verb, B Magic, Big T, Big K. Like I'm seeing these names, I'm like, all right, cool. Then I started seeing the arguments. I see honorable mention, and it says Real Deal and E-Ness. Without looking at a list of names, if you told me out of the top 50 battle rappers all time that Real Deal and E-Ness is not in the top 50, I would be like, hold on, wait, what? I gotta hear this 50 then. I gotta hear this 50. I'm a grind time nigga. I come from grind time. That's where I first started at. When I was on grind time, one of them dudes, like one of them niggas that was really like running shit, running through shit, was considered a juggernaut, was Real Deal. So to me, Real Deal is definitely a legend. Like what? It's a legend. Like I don't care how some people might come in and look at Real Deal, or some people might not understand where Real Deal come from, his background. You ask me, Real Deal is a legend for sure. I'm always gonna pay homage, and you know what I'm saying. And E-Ness, how the fuck they get honorable mentions? How the fuck they get honorable mentions? Then I see other arguments like Young Ill. Then you start thinking like, hold on, Young Ill wasn't on this list. Now it didn't even make it to the Y's. It stopped at T. This shit is in alphabetical order. And you look at the list, it didn't even make it to the Y. It stopped at Sue Surf. The T's. It's like, damn, they start thinking other people then. And I see people say, like, how the fuck Eazy not on the list? How the fuck Eazy not on the list? There's no Chess. There's no who else? I don't know. Who else I think? Briz, B. Dot. Again, we talking about 50, right? And here's one part that we're missing. Because this is gonna go for two things. Okay, so Eazy is left off the list, right? Eazy's run was probably one of the most loudest runs in battle rap history. What I mean by that is he had the attention of everybody during his whole run. And while he had the attention, he never broke. Regardless of what we say about Eazy, when he had this attention, he never broke. He showed up every time, talking the same type of shit, being just as disrespectful, arrogant, delusional. But when he showed up on that stage, he held it down the entire time. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when y'all say he lost to me and Geechee, he didn't fold in them battles, though. He didn't fold. He came to fight. He came and he stood on it. Like, so he had one of the most impressive runs, loudest runs in battle rap history, and did his part. But the reason why I feel like you could argue him not in the top 50 yet, because this run was very short. We still in the moment. We still in the Eazy era. We still in it. So it just depends on what he does now. You see, carrying on. He got some shit dropping with him in clips. He's still making moves. He was still in it, but you could argue. I could see why he would be left off the list, but there's definitely an argument for him to be in the list. Now, with that being said, salute to Jin, but we not familiar. They got a stat. They got a stat because they got the stats, for every battle rapper. And one of Jim's stats is he was 31-3 in some battle rap shit that we. My thing is this: can we see them 34 battles? Where they at? Where they at? We giving Jin a spot in the top 50 all time, and we giving them some stats that we didn't see. We gotta see it. Somebody gotta, like, we gotta, it gotta, and that and being that we ain't seen that gotta be impactful to battle rap and what we got going on today. So I'm just talking about arguments. Like, if we talking about people that's on there and off there, like, as far as the battle rap impact, how? So if you're gonna put Jin up there, then where's Cassidy? You see how this could get funny? You see how this could get funny? Jin won on 106 in Park. Okay, so we giving him credit for 106 in Park. We seen that. So where's Blind Fury and Poster Boy then? Where they at? If we doing that, this era of battle rap and like what? Because everybody else on there, Jin ain't battled 2 people on this top 50 list. You ain't battled none of the top 50, but you in the top 50 all time. This is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. You ain't battled nobody on it. You battled Sirius Jones, and that was very bad for you. And I fuck with Jin. He show love. It's humbling to talk to somebody like Jin. I'm a nigga that's humble around certain niggas, man. I don't care how big I get or whatever the fuck. I'm different. I know who I am. But if I recognize people and I know I have some type of respect for anybody at some, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be humble in their presence and show love as much as I can. Like we talk about Real Deal or eating that, so like, you know what I mean? Like, salute to them. And I feel the same way about Jin. But nothing Jin has done really impacted battle rap or helped shape what it is today. Everything else around that, he was good for what he did. He did good for himself. Yes, he battle rapper to get signed, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? Jin was just natural born MC. He was just ready to rap. But you can't leave certain people off to put him on that has made more of an impact. Jin should have been honorable mentions, if anything. That's the one we should have been like, oh, okay, not Real Deal and E-Ness, but Jin is there. We talk about Jin is there, and we talk about arguing, having an argument for Eazy to be off, but Jin is there. Jin shouldn't be there before Eazy. I don't think so. And if Jin is there, you open the door for everybody else to make an argument. Then where's Cassidy, man? Because Cassidy was 5,000-0. We didn't see that the same way we ain't see this 31-3 for this the stat. Did y'all see Jin's stats? Like they had to go looking and make some stats for him. I really need to know the argument that they had or the debate that they had when they decided for Jin to be up there. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. I seen Chef Trez ask about Shotty Horroh. I feel like it's hard to argue Shotty Horroh out of this top 50 list because I feel like he's one of the like best battle rappers skill wise. And as far as like resume, for him to be in a whole nother country, his resume is ill. His resume is ill. Shotty Horroh's battled Arsenal, Hitman, John and Don, Daylight. Like what? But over there, and made noise. And Shotty Horroh is that guy. Shotty Horroh is that guy. So I like, so for him to be where he is, it was hard for him to really be as active as we are over here. But he definitely made impact. But we talk about longevity, how long niggas been around and been consistent throughout the years. To have him there, and I'm looking at E-Ness and the honorable mention, I'm looking like, how is E-Ness not top 50 all time? How? Clips too. You're right. Thank you. Shotty Horroh battle, Charlie Clips, Daylight, Arsenal, Hitman Holla, John and Don. He was supposed to battle Twork. That would have been crazy. He just, you know what I mean? Shotty Horroh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Shotty Horroh was always a dude that popped out when he wanted to pop out, and it was a big thing because he's a big deal out there. As far as like seeing niggas really out there and really build their name, see, I think that's the difference. I think like it feels like Shotty Horroh came into this shit with a name almost, and we watch niggas work, and I don't know. I'm just looking at certain arguments here. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like again, this top 50 is like solidified. Yeah, I can't really argue nobody off this list, man. Like I you know, like I said, when I first glanced at the list, I'm like, I can't, I see it, I understand. Real deal with E-Ness? Oh, Red. Here's the thing. Red could definitely be argued in there, but when you gotta narrow it down to 50, it's definitely gonna be people that's like left off. So you gotta, everything else in between gotta count for something. And when you leave somebody like Red off, you gotta think of why would they leave Red off? Because what about the times when Red was kind of in and out? The times Red seemed like he was just giving up. It's like we became more accustomed, like skill wise, Red would probably be top 10 all time, skill wise. It's hard, like, because I'm giving my opinion on shit. And Red is my nigga, and I got a lot of respect for Red. When you talk about impact, Red came in with the New Jersey wave. There was a New Jersey wave. You know what I mean? After Serious Jones and Arsenal really put Jersey on as far as battle rap go, there was a Jersey wave, and then comes Suge, Surf, and Red. Now, Red was always regarded as one of the nicest out of Jersey, one of the nicest. But when you started ranking who was in demand, who was more hotter, who did more, like who put in more work, when you started ranking all of them in Jersey, you start realizing like on that list, it was always, people always had to argue like, yo, stop sleeping on Red. Yo, niggas be forgetting Red did this. Niggas be forgetting. Why is niggas forgetting? Again, when you're talking about as far as the consistency of anything, you put them the Jersey names up there. Who are you selecting first when you're talking about anything from ticket sales to like from the draw to the ticket sales to the views? Where do you put Red on a Jersey list when you start doing that? It's only because them times that Red had when he wasn't forgetting this shit. He left his voice at the crib. He drinking tea, eating holes all through the fucking battle, all types of shit. He's whispering. He doing whisper battles on big stages. It was a lot going on that could really. And when you think about that, in comes the chess argument. Why chess not on there? And you start looking at chess and you're looking at Red. It's like capabilities. These niggas got the talent to be the best niggas. But when you look at the work, there's certain things that was done in a certain place. It's like niggas was folding at certain times where they shouldn't fold it. Like chess lost lost too many big battles clear, in my opinion. That's what holds Chess back. A lot of the big battles he had, he was losing clearly, like damn near like half the big battles he had. It's just like, then he got the performances where he wows out and he remind niggas like, oh nah, just the truth, respect the youth. Like, but yeah, so I see certain arguments, man, and I get it. But then you say that about Chess, and I don't know, man. Like, overrated. Nah, he not overrated. Nah, Red is definitely underrated. He's definitely underrated. He's not overrated. Because niggas always got to argue for him. Niggas always got to argue for him. Everybody else, I'm just looking at the list right now. So everybody else, yeah, I get it. Like certain niggas is on the list because of their stamp and what they just niggas know where they came from. Like you got Conceited. Conceited definitely put in the work though. Conceited don't got a battle again. Conceited, he's stamped. It's like it's no way you making the top 50 battle rappers listen. Conceited is not in it. I don't give a fuck how long that nigga been wilding out. He could wild out until wilding out change their name to Calm Down. I don't give a fuck. He's good. You don't take Conceited out of there, even though he ain't battled and ain't had a lot of battles. But it's Conceited. It's Conceited. But yeah, I don't know. X-Factor too. Oh my God. And it's crazy because X-Factor was in my top 5 for a long time. X-Factor. Okay, so if we put X-Factor in there, who we taking out? Who we taking out? Let me ask y'all, who would y'all take? This is what we're gonna do. Pay attention to the comments, man. Pay attention to the comments. Who would y'all take? Young Ill or Av? Young Ill or Av? Swave is missing. And Young Ill. But again, I think Young Ill was missing because how many years he was literally missing from battle rap. We gotta take into account to that, man. I feel like this was a wake-up call for a lot of niggas that thought they was really something that and you see like there's a top 50, because when you hit 50 is a lot, but not when you come to battle rappers. There's probably 1 million battle rappers. So to be top 50 for as long as battle rap been going on, then we talk about all time. This nigga see, yeah, you ain't top 50 yet, my guy. But Young Ill, too many. That nigga had more returns in battle rap than he had battles. That's different. Young Ill had more returns in battle rap than he had battles. Y'all not taking into account of that. Y'all thinking of y'all favorites. Y'all thinking of who was hot or who probably hot now. Y'all not thinking all time. When you talk about all time, you gotta all time means from the beginning of battle rap before it started to grow up until now, what impact somebody had. And the impact is what you think of as soon as you think of their name. And when Young Ill comes up, all I think is return. If we see Young Ill battle again, his next battle will be a return again. Am I lying? Young Ill next battle will be a return again. Nah, we're not taking Geechee out. I don't give a fuck. Geechee stamped. He did what he needed to do in a short amount of time. That was the Eazy. Geechee had the quickest rise to legend status. Real talk. Geechee had the quickest rise to legend status, man. Yeah. E-Hart. I can see E-Hart being arguing in there, but who we taking out? See, I could say something, but it's gonna make me sound like I'm just against the women again. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. Because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. I don't have official over E-Hart as far as all time goes. I don't. I'm talking about if we was the ranked battle rappers and I did my own ranking, I would not have official over E-Hart on any list, on a female list, on a battle rap list. And I got E-Hart over official as far as the female battle rappers go, period. So if you put an official on his list, I would be like, all right, well, E-Hart gotta be up there too. There's not much we could say official done that E-Hart hasn't done. And E-Hart helped open the doors for anybody. Like he's like, and I'm not shooting at official. Official is her. I'm just talking about between them two, official and E-Hart. I would go with E-Hart. So that would be my argument there. Yeah. Who else? Like, I don't know. Everybody else is good, man. Like, I don't like again, it's a good list. It's a good list. And how about y'all do y'all due diligence and make your own top 50, man? Make your own top 50. Fuck it. Because I wouldn't really just sit here and just take anybody, but I'll be wondering why certain niggas is missing. Who else y'all think is missing? Who else? I see A-Ward tweeting and making jokes about. I know it bothers him. He not on the list. And A-Ward, you know what I mean? Like he could make an argument. He could make an argument. Like if I was to see A-Ward name on this list, I wouldn't have been shocked. I wouldn't have been like, "Yo, what the fuck is A-Ward doing here?" I wouldn't have felt like that. But not seeing it ain't like, where's A-Ward at? Because I'm seeing everybody else, and it's just like, it's different, man. Like you got to really make an impact, because my thing is, you could have been hot for the past 3 years. Let's say you don't be hot again. Let's say it's quiet from here on out. There's no impact. Sometimes when y'all niggas make y'all impact early in the game, y'all peaking y'all career. So when y'all come out the gate and y'all trying to shoot for all the biggest battles y'all could possibly have, when you run out of those battles and you got to battle the other niggas coming up, and your numbers is not looking the same when you do that, it's like, where's the value? Now it looks like your only value is in who you're battling. That's the only value you got. It depends on who you battling. So a league got to care about you and your career enough to give you the big battles, to continue to pay these niggas all this money to keep giving you that. When is niggas going to be able to battle other niggas and make it a, you know what I mean, a situation? That's the difference. You know what I mean? That's the space I feel like A-Ward is in. You know what I mean? A-Ward, he needs the big battles. He shows up in the big battles. People are happy to see him in these big battles, but he needs the big battles. He needs the big battles. Twork has more battles. We remember him choking. Yeah, but here's the thing. Twork has been so influential and impactful, even in some of the battles he choked in. It's different. It's like, and then skill wise, and then fuck all that, because for the past couple years, Twork it ain't been that for the past couple years. We only bring up this choking shit because it became a part of his legacy, but He shook that. But the fucked up thing is, niggas gonna always bring that up to him. He for 5 years, for the next 5 years, he could go around smoking shit. Niggas still gonna bring up him choking. That's battle rap for you. Angles don't leave you. Shuffle T, Soul, Tony D. Again, that's from the UK, and it's been hard to really have an impact on battle rap as a whole, being from UK. I feel like this is why Shotty stand out. We are familiar with a lot of other dudes, but it's you know what I'm saying? Like the UK battle scene is ill. Niggas is really rapping out there. They really nice, and the fans is different. They really in battle rap, into battle rap. But you can't argue Shuffle T, Soul, or Tony D over these names when these names has been impactful. Like it's a lot of, when you talk about up and coming battle rappers or people that's getting introduced to the culture, the UK scene is at a disadvantage because they over there. So people don't go and just mention them. Some people do, but you'll mention 30 names before you go across seas with it. Just being real. I said moving the goalpost for choking. Nah, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I'm just talking about as far as impact. Like if you have more of an impact, and then we talk about what you've done for me lately. My thing is, why are we gonna hold this over Twork head if for the past few years he's been showing up everywhere, fully locked in, fully engaged, prepared, going crazy, living up to the potential we all knew he had. We still gonna talk about choking? Come on, man. Come on. Why did they kept Briz off? But I feel like because Briz left us, man, abruptly. Briz is a star for sure. Briz got the work. Briz got the resume. Briz got the views. Briz got yeah. But some people are good for themselves as far as carving their own way. I don't feel like nothing Briz has done has carved a way for other people. And it's not a knock to Briz because you don't got to carve a way for other people to be successful. Fuck them people. Just care about yourself. So Briz doing him got him to be Briz. He's legendary for sure. We talk about top 50 all time. I think the only knock to Briz would be you left us, dog. You left us. We're heartbroken. You left us. That's it. T-Top, on the other hand, like T-Top consistently worked. T-Top never disappeared on anybody. T-Top showed up on all leagues with the same energy. T-Top never, he's prepared. He's giving you a show. T-Top won 2 tournaments. He had a long ass win streak. T-Top is just different. T-Top definitely top 50. We not even, you know what I'm saying? T-Top is a nigga that came after me that damn near caught me in views, man. I think total, like T-Top is me and T-Top right there. The Geechee right there. I'm not sure where Twork is at, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some people on there because they work ethic. Danny Myers' work ethic gets him top 50 hands down. Nobody really, he's second to none when it comes to work ethic. The nigga, like, Danny Myers averages like 30 battles a year. He don't give a fuck. I done seen Danny Myers battle at a hopscotch game, man. Danny Myers don't give a fuck. He's battling anywhere, anytime you call Danny Myers, he's pulling up and battling. He's pulling up and battling. I will have real deal over wrong. That's it. Real Deal over Room. That makes sense. I'm not gonna lie. That makes sense. Pass is missing. Pass top 50. Let's see. I think the knock to Pass is how much he disappears, but I would have Pass over Jin. Like these names I would have over Jin. I would have E-Hart over Jin. I would have Pass over Jin. I would have Real Deal over Jin. I would have E-Ness over Jin. I would have Eazy over Jin. I would have Young Ill over Jin. I would have Briz over Jin. It's too many. Like that's another conversation we gotta have. Like we gotta understand this Jin argument. I'm not trying to knock Jin. I know he's a man of God and all of that. Maybe God did this. Who put Jin on this list? God did. I need to know the Jin argument, man. I do. 31-3. We need to see these 34 battles. How many battles did we see at Jin? Outside of 106 and Park. How many battles can we look up and find of Jin? I'm about to find it right now. Remember Jin versus Verse? That was debatable. Okay, Jin versus L Mac, Jin versus Verse. We never seen that nigga Verse again. We never seen Verse anybody. And Sirius Jones. Iron Solomon. I'm about to say, is Iron Solomon on this list? Iron Solomon. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I need to know the Jin argument, man. They probably was drinking gin when they was making the list. So they said, that's when they like, yo, gin. Jin. Come on, man. I don't know. He got a good resume. He got accolades. Don't get it fucked up. Like, what we talk about top 50 all time, man. Like YK over Jin. Wow. Yeah, other than that though, man, that's my take. That's my take on the top 50. Shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap for doing this. It definitely got shit in the uproar. I don't think it's uproar. I think a lot of people agree with the list. Not a lot of people got a problem with the list. You might have one or two names that feel like it's left off, but again, I think everybody felt the same way I felt. When you first look at the list, like it's a solid list. You don't really think about who's missing because you don't come across a name that you feel like shouldn't be there. Or first glance, and then you start realizing, oh, this nigga missing, this top 50 is tough, man. Top 50 is tough. One thing y'all can't argue. Can't get John up out of there, man. So I don't know what the fuck be you niggas arguments. Like, I don't know what y'all niggas be. I don't know. But it's not a lot of people with a stat sheet like mine. I don't know. Don't nobody want to see John, but top 10, top 11 most viewed in the country. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But salute, man. I'm out of here. I just wanted to get y'all my take on the top 50. Salute to Let's Talk Battle Rap. Y'all give y'all reviews. Y'all say who y'all think is missing, or make your own list. Do the due diligence like they did. We all we doing is critiquing their work. They put in the work. They know what they was doing and how they put that thing together. But salute, man.